What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream. Welcome back, guys. What's up? What's up? I know I came on late today, man. I apologize. I don't know what happened. My body just felt like sleeping. I usually wake up naturally, don't use an alarm clock. What's good? What's good, Thokix? Welcome in, man. Appreciate you. First one in here. Appreciate everybody pulling up quick today. Appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little late. I apologize. I don't use an alarm clock. I'm a natural waker, but today I slept like an extra hour. I don't know why. Probably exhausted from yesterday. All right, so anybody that didn't see the TikTok or the YouTube short that I uploaded, which I imagine most of y'all did because I did pretty well. Talking about losses does pretty well. Yeah, yesterday's stream, oh boy. Look, I'll be honest, dude. I got off the stream, and I wasn't immediately tilted, but I did try to take another trade. Because I think I got off, and then the market wanted to try to look. It started to look like a breakout trade. I can't go over it exactly. It was kind of a blur. But tried to catch it. We set like a really wide range. I wasn't looking for the drawdown. Kept getting put in a drawdown, didn't want to eat that big of a loss. Cut it, reversed, cut it, reversed. Ping pong action. Next thing I know, accounts are blown. Anyways, here's some of the good and the bad. Yeah, we blew. Most of them were evals though, so that's good. There's always good and the bad, man. Here's the good and the bad. Here's the good and the bad. Funded next accounts, I had passed last night. So those are funded now, 3 of them, 3 of the 100Ks, which arguably I'm happy that those are funded because Funded Next is a really solid firm. Also, Lucid, I hit my daily loss limit when everything liquidated. I hit my daily loss limit on my Lucid accounts, but it wasn't a blow up. It was just a daily loss limit. Those were the evals. So I come into yesterday night, and I was at like 153, and I passed those. So that's good. So we have 5 Lucid fundeds at 150K, 3 Funded Next fundeds at 100K, Tradeify Live, Top Step Live. That's what we got. All right, let's get it. Yeah, it was rough, man. What else did I want to hit on? I want to hit on one more thing. It is what it is. It is what it is. It was rough yesterday. What's funny is I came into the session looking for, the timing of it was a little weird. Like I wanted to look for dip buys yesterday. Coming into this hourly candle was beautiful. I was kind of looking for dip buys. I wanted to see a more shallow pullback. This hourly got really ugly. We can zoom in. That hourly got really ugly. You guys saw whenever the pullback gets that aggressive, it does make me question whether I'm on the right side of the order flow. So I was trying to catch longs in here. Some of the losses came from that. This candle, I mean, granted we held. It's like we pretty much gave back 80% of the rally, which I find it very difficult to continue believing in like the core idea of the trade whenever the rally that I wanted to see hold a higher low or some sort of structure higher like pretty much gives it all back just to go right back up. Anyway, it was just tough. I was looking for longs, but we had to, well shit, I was liquidity. What else can I say? Anyways, fresh day, looking for more trades. NQ still moving up. But yeah, so it's not the end of the world. Most of those were either. What's frustrating is, man, I was doing so well staying disciplined. Literally, it was like funded accounts, evals, whatever. I was trading 40 of them. For anybody that doesn't know, I blew like 35 accounts yesterday. Mostly evals, a couple fundeds. But I was doing great. Like, I was doing great. I think what put me on tilt is like I can have $1,000 day on the evals and fundeds pretty regularly, but when you have that tilt day, it's like, dude, I feel like I'm not growing the accounts quick enough to like I know I can bounce back from a $2,000, $3,000 red day, but the pace I was setting, just trying to like base hit the accounts and like compound them, it's like I can recover from that, but it's gonna be like 5 days to recover from that. because I kind of let this risk management slip and took too big of a loss. So I knew I could have recovered from it. It's just I didn't have the discipline to say, hey, lock it up. It's going to probably take half a week or a week to get back to where we were, but lock it up and let's come back tomorrow. Didn't decide to do that. Decided to, you know, size up revenge trade and got belt to ass. Anyways, let's focus up. We will never tilt again. I would love to say that, but oh, it's that's the one thing. If traders could never tilt, you know what I mean? If we could never tilt, we would all be millionaires. That's the battle, dude. That's the main battle with trading. Controlling the emotions, which is a consequence of tilting, or, you know, A plus B equals C. Controlling the emotions, most difficult thing to do in trading. That's really the difficult thing to do in trading. It's not so much. Most people, you can put somebody in front of a chart, they can have a pretty good idea of where we're going to move, just based on like a general, you know, TA is not that hard. Understanding what side of the market we're on is not hard. Understanding the trend is not hard to do. What's hard to do is controlling the emotions when a loss, when you get served a loss. All right, we are at last week's highs at 9:30. I mean, these markets are at all-time highs. These markets are at all-time highs. It feels a little silly to try to fade that, but let's be patient. You see the cat running through it. I just got sent to live. My daily loss limit's killing me. Yeah, bro. These live accounts, you cannot grow them the same as that's why you see, like, whenever I had my XFA, I was having massive days. Look, you're playing with, if we're talking about Top Step, 30, 40, however big the account is, that's your drawdown. The people that are making 20, 30K, like, great job. I was doing that too. If you're making 20, 30K, if that same move goes the other way, you're willing to risk losing 20 to 30K. The live account, you cannot, I mean, you can have a big day and you'll see people on the live leaderboard have big days, but it's rare and you have to let it come to you in the market. You're not going to force a big day when you have a daily loss limit and risk parameters that you have to trade around. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Sorry, TikTok. I know y'all can't see the screen. Let me fix that. Yeah, you've got to size down, bro. You've got a live account now. Treat it like a money bank, like a piggy bank. Like, slowly build it. Look to, you know, buy some groceries with the profits you make. Make a couple $100s a day. That daily loss limit, it will eat you up if you keep trying to, like, just be super aggressive. You're just going to keep hitting that, and it's going to make you spiral a little bit. I've spiraled a little bit with my daily loss limit. Like, I'll hit it. I haven't hit it in a while. Yesterday is the first time I hit it in like a week and a half. At the same time, I'm not just trying to talk y'all's head off, but we're kind of waiting to see this market pull back. I've hit that daily loss limit an entire week in a fucking row because it's like carryover tilt. Like, you hit it one day whenever it was like a good setup or whatever, you revenge traded, whatever, and then you're just like, you wait for the next session to open, and then it doesn't go your way, you hit it again, and then you've hit it twice in a row, and you're like locked out. You're seeing good opportunities in the market, but you literally can't take the trades because you hit your daily loss limit. Third day in a row, you come back, you're just like, man, I'm trying to get my 6K back that I just lost Monday and Tuesday. Daily loss limit, because you're just using size, trying to get, it's a spiral. So you have to be careful. Live accounts are no joke. People think it's easy. It's way different than an XFA. It's totally different. Anyways, I know I rant too much. We're waiting to see a decent pullback in this market. We're going to look at gold too, because I feel like gold is starting to, if that selling move that we saw is holding, kind of feels like gold is starting to inverse the indexes a little bit, as I think the indexes are starting to become more obviously long-sided into the all-time highs, if that makes sense. It kind of feels like gold maybe pulls back. It's a lower high on the hourly. We're under all-time highs on the daily. I'd have to see what silver looks like. I don't love how much silver affects gold, but does that make sense? Kind of start to see the metals inverse what the indexes are doing as we start to look almost like a sure thing that we're going to get back to the all-time highs at some point this month. Not financial advice. What I say and do here is not financial advice. You got daily payouts on live? Yep, that's one of the pros of being on a live account. I've got daily payouts on my Top Step live account, daily payouts on my Tradeify live account. Okay, I said I wanted to look at silver here. Oh wow, silver on a deep pullback as well. It's a double top. Let's keep them both up. I'm looking to buy dips on ES, and I want to trade ES, and I'm looking to maybe sell. Let me get a VWAP test here we can sell. Depends what the strength looks like. If we can get back above 60s on gold. You're at 10 payouts with what prop firm? Yeah, that's what's annoying too. Trade future, G Trade futures. I mean, I was doing great. Like, I had so many evals just like inching into the finish line, bro. I mean, I was at profit target's 9,000. I was at 157 on like my TPTs, my trade days. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. And it would have continued being slow and steady if I decided to stop trading and not size up and revenge trade. It would have continued. Like, I would have recovered from it, and I just was not willing to accept it yesterday. Not willing to accept it. No, it was frustrating. Nah, Top Step doesn't have calendar either. Yep, they don't have that. All right, we got gold pushing 62s here. Might be interested on a gold short if we can maybe test VWAP and see some exhaustion off VWAP. Interested in that, and interested in ES longs as well through session highs. Those are the two. Heard some people purposely blow accounts to avoid live accounts. Why? That's a great question. I don't know why people would do that. Why would people do such a thing? Well, in that context, that's a strong ass push through VWAP. It's not really the price action you want to see. Is you're looking for VWAP to see some selling off of. Keep an eye on it. Bro, please don't tilt. I'm not gonna tilt today, chat. I don't usually have, like, I'm obviously in a good headspace. Don't really think I'm gonna be tilting a lot today. If I wasn't in a good headspace, I mean, never say never, right? But no, I don't think I'm at risk of tilting today. Pretty cool, calm, collected right now. Can you do a night session with Dakota for Asia? I'd have to get invited there, but I would be down. I'll be on Top Step today at 1 p.m. But I'm live here until then. On live, does your balance start at 0? Your balance on live starts at whatever your XFA profits were. For most firms, except for Take Profit Trader, then you have a 0 balance, but you can also trade 5 live accounts. So, okay, we are seeing the rejection off 70s. Let's see kind of what this structure looks like. 68. It's kind of what I wanted to see. Something like that, and then a sell back into the 50s. Especially if ES still continues grinding through highs. See what silver looks like. Yeah, that's... Trying to get, let me pull that order. Let's see. I'm trying to kind of get filled on this gold trade to look back under 60s and maybe test the range again. If I can even get an entry, but let's be patient. All right, so update anybody just joining. We went on tilt yesterday, blew more or less. It was a lot of evals. It wasn't many fundeds. I blew a handful of fundeds. This is really nice selling off of gold. I don't want to chase too low here though. Having said that, right now we have 5 Lucid funded accounts, 3 funded next funded accounts, and I do plan to get back to that level. Good news is most of them were evals. Most of them were evals. Okay, NQ selling off, or ES selling off a little bit. All right, I'm short 3 micros gold at 67.5. Looking to see if we can sell back into the 60s off the rejection of VWAP. Also, looking at the 500 tick, you come up. 71s are high. We come up, so you see another sharp rejection off of 70s with a lower high. So right now we got to get through 66 and see how that starts to look. Might have a chance to add into it, but we'll see. That's the trade here. And then we're gonna stop at like 77, but I'll probably end up cutting it if it starts to look too strong. Pretty much what I'm looking for is this hourly candle, and we've got 30 minutes on it to leave a wick at VWAP, come back down into the range, and maybe a flip, or for that next hourly candle to open up and start running these wicks down here at session lows. So 55s, under 55s. TikTok cut out, bro. I don't know why it does that, but I can only be live on TikTok for like 20, not even 20 minutes. I've been live for 15 minutes. I don't know why it does that. I don't know why it does that. Come on, ES. We need you to catch a bid a little bit. Help my gold trade out. Hello, what's good, Daily Day Trade? Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Okay, indexes are starting to fade a little bit. Good luck buying a dip on this market. How close is ES to all-time highs? I mean, we're here on the daily. 7,000s. We're like 12, 13 points off of 7,000s. Which we've seen before, but that led to an ugly sell-off on the daily. All right, let's see what we can do. Gold, let's get it. Let's get it. We're looking for pretty much a sell into low 60s and then back into the range with a rejection of VWAP. Pulled up over here. Would have liked to get filled at like 71, I guess, but it's okay. DLL is set by the risk team. I have no control over that. Some people say you can have it increased or decreased. I've never requested to have it changed at all, but it's been 3,000 since the beginning of my account. Also want to check out Crude. I'm a little skeptical to trade Crude just because of all the news around it, and I think it doesn't. I think when there's a lot of news surrounding market, the true price action is a little bit difficult to trade. But I do like Crude short. I do like Crude short. How could you not? Look at the daily here on Crude. All right, we're looking at gold. Needed to fell. This break above 70. 72 might be a decent little spot to add more. I'm going to take this opportunity to add some more on gold. Sorry. I'm at 5 now. Yeah, Crude just does not look good. On this weekly, you have, I don't know if y'all can see this. Yeah, it's kind of like a stair step. Just so much weakness on the way down. You almost have like that. But it's level by level. We cannot find buying through. It used to be 62s. Now it's 60s. Now it's 59s. Now we can't even look above 58. And then if we do break this 56 level, we have these wicks get pretty wide down here, and you can move from 56 to like 50. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't love how there's so much news around it. But as far as the chart looks very ugly. Looks very bearish. What are we gonna do, gold? Let's get it. Do what you will. You want to break through 70s, 80s? It's gonna be a hell of a intraday rally to the upside, I suppose. Let's find out. What's good, zombie? Might use this opportunity to finish off at like seven micros. No, I'm in 7 now. That's my max size. I'm in 7. Stopped at 77. Trust the trade. Trust the trade. It's a decent bounce on silver. How was everybody's day today, man? Do you ever trade? You know what? I don't think I have data on the Dow. Simmer down there, gold. What are we doing? Okay, we might go on like the most heroic intraday rally ever here on gold. Got my stop at 77. So we break 77, we're pushing into these highs. It's a hell of a runaway there. 75s. Stay true to the stop. Yeah, dude, ES is hard. ES, you want to try to take a long on that, but like, look how difficult it is. It's more than anything, it's just a ton of wicks. Look at the wicks. It's disgusting. I feel that. Gotta turn around here, gold, for me here, chat. It's higher than I thought we would see it. 74, 75. See if my stop's in a good spot though. I think it is. I think my stop's in a good spot, chat. Low key. I think my stop was in a good spot. Yeah, go. Yeah, pretty much. It's got to show some type of rejection here. Would love. We got 20 minutes on the hourly. Would love to see that hourly on gold flip, or at least leave a pretty significant wick off of 75s. Come on, gold. What do we got? What do we got? Well, we close gold at a small loss. Okay, I feel that. I think it goes. I think I love how we're set up on the hourly here. I like the silver pullback today was pretty aggressive. I like this. I like this trade to go back into the 40s, 50s, 40s. I like the lower highs on the hourly. I think we start to see a bit of a rotation away. With all the strength we're seeing on the indexes, I think we start to see a bit of a rotation away from the metals, but we'll see. I like it enough for the sentiment to be a little more on the bearish side today, given the all-time high rally on ES. That's kind of the idea there, as well as the lower highs on the hourly. We're just barely holding the bid above VWAP. If we can break back under VWAP, that would look splendid. The price action above VWAP isn't super strong right now. Knock on wood. I like this weakness into the 70s. So we can get back under 70. That looks amazing. Should I add, chat? Should I add and have like total like max damage at 76? Should I add and have my max my total loss at 76? There's a wick on the hourly, and we're testing VWAP to the downside. VWAP's at 68. Let's see. I think I might. I think I might go. It's gonna hurt if it does retrace to 76. All right, I'm in 10, and my total loss on these funded accounts, my TradeFi Live accounts at 76. That's what the deal is. Shit. See if it was a good ad or not. Damn. We'll see. Don't love that. Don't love that test of 70s. Shit. Let me guess. ES is failing to catch a bid. Damn, bro. Fuck. Shit. What do we got to stop at? 76.5 is where my stop's at. We need a massive wick, gold. Come on. Come on, stop. Hold. 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 Stop. Hold. Hold the line. Stop. See, under 73s. Under 73s right here. Sink it under 73s and we're coasting, I think. Dude, shorting gold's actually the most frightening, scary thing in the whole world. Hold the line, stop loss. Hold the freaking line. Hold the freaking line, stop loss. Come on, we gotta break 70s here. Super vital. Hold the freaking line. I like it in the 71s. Hold the line! Chat, hold the line in all caps in the chat. Hold the line, all caps in the chat. We believe. We believe. Oh, ES is catching a little bit of 92. Okay, gold. Let's get under 70s here. Let's get under 70s here, gold. You're killing me, G. You're killing me. $74. This might be the quickest live stream ever if we get stopped out of this one, because I don't really see much else. Okay, beautiful wick. Hold the line. Hold the line. Hold the MFing line. Hold the MFing line! Come on, gold. You're going to ruin my day here. I was happy, bro. I wanted to come on here and have a good trade. Have a winning trade. That would help my confidence a lot. Right now, you're being a real pain. You're being a real pain. A real pain. ES is catching a bit. This thing should be falling off a damn cliff. But that'd be too obvious, wouldn't it? Top step 66 long on gold. Well, we just cannot seem to get under 72. Yeah, this is looking less and less. I mean, this is looking less and less good for me. The longer we're holding the structure, right? Like, yeah, this is shit. Shit, bro. I wanted a winner. ES up, gold up. I don't know what to trade at this point. We're not out of it yet, but it's definitely annoying. I wonder what silver's doing. Silver just getting like the most aggressive hourly ever off of the support that held at 76. Oh, that's rough. Silver doesn't even like methodically. Shit. I fucking stopped. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Alright. It is what it is. Silver doesn't even like methodically kind of put in a base and like it's just like 2 wicks, okay, we're good. Up. 2 wicks. 2 wicks, okay, we're gonna hold it. Up. Alright. Let's reset here. ES is way too high to chase with just a tremendous amount of wicks. Gold, I don't know. I mean, that kind of was my idea, but it's not proving to be right. Let me just chill for a second, I guess. It's your max payout with the live counts. The max payout with the live count is the whole balance. You can take it all out. Fuck. ES is running now a little bit, or NQ. Both, I imagine. Bro, you're selling. Stop taking longs. Bro, you're selling. Stop taking longs. I don't understand what that means. I think you have to say, like, NQ's way too high to chase now. Don't short breakouts? I don't know if that's... Yeah, okay. I'll listen to you guys. What's your max payout? Yeah, okay, so hold on. It's just difficult now. Everything's too fucking high to trade. NQ's way too high to trade. I mean, I could trade it. I just feel stupid. I feel stupid to do that. Gold's going vertical. Would have loved to have a winning one right there. Can't get stopped out if you remove the stop. That is so true. Other markets. Other markets. Crude. Crude looks very heavy, doesn't it? I just fear if I get into that market, we're gonna get chopped up. Man, gold is still like there goes NQ as well, 960s. Damn, what a rally. What a rally. 890s to 960s. What's the cockpit panel on the left? Yeah, this is Trade Sinker. That's Trade Sinker, that's what it's called. I still like the gold trade, but still like the gold trade. I got stopped for 6 points. If I got back in, I would need to get more than 6 points. I would need to get like at least 10. I would need to get 64s at least if I got in. But considering how strong NQ is, this is not, gold is still looking, it's not totally weak, but it's looking a little bit stronger than I'd like to see it. Yeah, I mean, NQ is breaking out. Just so high right now. I mean, I suppose you could try to buy the dip and run a stop at like maybe 30s. But with how wicky these hourly candles have been, there's, in my opinion, a high chance you get stopped out of that. But yeah, it's breaking out. It's breaking out. Just running back to the all-time highs. Yeah, you can use Trade Sinker across different prop firms, man. There goes 7,000 on ES. Huge, huge. Yo, good morning. What's up, Futures? Good morning to you as well, man. Gonna rebuy Apex? I don't know if the deal's still going, but maybe. Maybe. I think the deal ended last night. I think I would like to just chill with a couple of the accounts that I have right now. I've got 5 Lucid funded and 3 funded next funded. Maybe chill with these a little bit and see if we can. I don't want to rush back into getting more accounts yet. Hey, what's good? What's good, Isaac? What's up? I might try like a fade trade if we get above 480s here. The hourly candle's gonna close in 10 minutes. You blow your other accounts yesterday? Yeah, I did. I did. Most of them were evals. Some of them actually I recovered. The funded next accounts were like paused because I had passed them the night before. The lucid accounts at my daily loss limit, I just got those funded today. Or this morning. Already taking some red trades. You know how it goes. How do you get your P&L dashboard to look like that? Are you talking about this? I'm using software called TradeSyncer. So that's how that looks. Look at the pullback on ES. 5-point pullback. Is it safe to buy, chat? Is that safe to buy? Appreciate that, Francis. We back. We're already back. Some good came out of it. Some good. It's an ugly ass way. I wonder what NQ looks like off of that. Trade Copia? Never tried that, man. Just tuned in. What's up? What's up, man? Hanging out. Taking one losing trade on this gold market that just kind of is just grinding up. Try to fade it. Some of the weakness above VWAP didn't really work out. Still think it has potential, but the entry needs to be damn sniper material. So I'm not looking to get down 1,000. That would not be a fun time. If I get down 1,000, I think I need a hard number to call it. Like 1,000, I would need to probably call it, or like slow way down. Getting beat up in the markets this morning, yeah. Me too so far. Me too so far. Yo, everybody on YouTube, I appreciate y'all, man. Run the likes up. If we haven't hit 100, can we get there? Local based. I don't know how you can trade. I think it has to be cloud based to like copy trade across different prop firms. I think it has to be cloud based or something. I don't know. Lost 1,500 on a TPT. On a 50K. Oh man, shit. On a funded or an eval? The best guy to follow is faded every day. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Where are you from? I'm from Texas, man. Also funded Top Step. Rip. Sorry about that, bro. Know how that feels. I lost like 5 funded yesterday, I think. 3 funding ticks that were fresh, literally same day. Oh, it was rough. And then a couple top ones. This gold trade's looking good. I don't know. I want to get filled above 480s. That would be ideal. Let's wait for this hourly to close real quick. I like gold short. I kind of like it too, man, but fuck. I already got stopped out of it. just for it to go. Was my stop not in a good spot? I had my stop right here at 76. I thought that was a perfect spot for it, but I don't know. Yeah, gold looks pretty good here. I would not be surprised to see this dump back into the 60s. My entry has to be, it can't be down here. It just can't be. Not with the size I want to put into it. I can't risk like 5 points just for us to retrace to the highs again. Okay, NQ new highs here. Everyone losing accounts. I think people are just more honest about it after I posted that video. But yeah, it's rough, dude. It's rough. Rough out here. Well, that was the dip buy at 947. New highs, NQ new highs, 65s, 67s, 68s. We might watch this gold trade sell off in front of our eyes without acting on it. We might just watch that. We might just watch that. Which sucks. It puts me in a weird spot. Puts me in a weird spot because I don't want to get, like, I already got stopped out, but I only got stopped out for it to go 2 points above my stop, and then now it's showing weakness. Indexes are still rallying. They're on their way to all-time highs. Gold's got a lower high on the hourly. It's just barely above VWAP at this point at 68. It's not above 85s. This is about where you want to get short for me. I'd really like it in the low 80s, 480s. Tricky spot. Tricky spot. You should trade stocks. Should I trade stocks? Stonks. Like penny stocks or blue chips? What should I trade? It's a good point. I mean, maybe so. That could be fun. Trading stocks. That could be something cool. All right, we're in, see how good of an entry this is. I'm in 7 micro short on gold. Looking for the break under 70s and a VWAP test. If VWAP shows weakness, maybe we'll add. Let's see if we can get a pullback here on gold. Hourly candles got, shit, 1 minute. Not the best timing. Could have waited for the hourly to close. Forgot to look at the clock. Forgot to look at the clock. I have to put up real money. I'm a little surprised that there hasn't been like prop firms come out for like stock trading. You think that'll be a thing in the future, or is prop firms exclusive to forex and futures? Like a stock market prop firm. Okay, that's a new hourly. Let's see what kind of BS we do here. We pull into this wick a little bit. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. You want to see 75s reject here? Add into it on the rejection of 75. Fucker. Fucker. Piece of shit. Who needs gold anyways? Who needs gold anyways? What is gold applicable for? Why is this thing up 200% this year? Can we just use it for like, what do we use gold for again, chat? Fuck gold. Am I right? Say it with me. Fuck gold. All right, we're looking for under 68s here. I'm not gonna get too excited, but that is I like the speed of that pullback. It's a fresh hourly candle. We've got only 58 minutes to go. Let's see. See if we can break 69s here. Use it to mine quicker in Minecraft. Gold pickaxe. I don't get too excited, but that was, oh, I love 74 to 68. We gotta get this low here. Don't get me excited for nothing, gold. Don't get me excited for nothing. Let's go 69. Come on, we got to see some follow through off of that speed there from 74 to 69. We cannot just stall out here. Gold's gonna sell. I need it to be like, it's got to be quick. We can't just bullshit around here. Not with how strong the indexes are. This should not be even holding a bid right now if we're gonna reverse. Putting you on a shot clock a little bit, gold. Don't love it. Don't love it. Don't love it. If we break back above 72, I'm out. It's not what I want to see. Not what I want to see. No follow through here. With the indexes being this strong, we should, yeah, we should not be. I can't do that. All right, we're fighting back a little bit, but that's, I mean, that can't happen. Not, I mean, the indexes are way too strong for gold to be holding this 70 level like that. Not loving it. We can always re-enter. Maybe we kind of set a range here where we keep rejecting 70s, but yeah, it's ugly. I'm out of it. I'm out of it. Because, I mean, when you get 74 to 69, like, it's got to be small wick here and then go. If we're looking for it to break down, it's holding too well, way too well. But like we said, maybe we can set like a bit of a range, keep rejecting high 80s, and as long as the indexes continue holding strength, maybe we can kind of at least set a bit of a range here and fail to keep breaking highs on gold. Like mid 70s to low 70 range. Index is still pushing highs. Typically they are, but they haven't been last year. They've been out a little bit out of whack. Looking for above 74 to get an entry short. All right, let's see if we can set this range a little bit. Stop it out if we run back through the highs. I'm looking as the indexes continue to show strength for gold to at least set a bit of a weak range, maybe mid 70s to low 70s. Keep trying to catch it as it wants to break down, if it wants to break down. Let's see. Indexes are still pushing highs. Crazy strength. Indexes are not going to slow down today, it doesn't look like. See if we can get 70s here on gold. I got kind of in there, like anything above 74, I'll try to take a stab at it. In and out, maybe just in and out. Don't look for like the total meltdown, but look at ES go. Look at ES go. Look at ES go. 7,005. 7,006. And here we are on gold, just kind of holding structure on the back end of a strong hourly candle close. Here we go. Can we get it? Can we get it? Do I lock in profits and try to get back in at 74 is the question. Or is this going to buckle through 69s? It's coming down quite nicely. You just feel like this should be a little more urgency to sell this market with how strong the damn indexes are, and I'm not seeing the urgency. I'm not seeing the urgency. Yeah, I feel like I should be trying to get out, just trying to re-enter above 74 again. I'm eyeballing it. I might close it. I might wait to see if we can break 70s. Depends what it looks like here at 72. This is about where you'd want to see it. Like, yeah, this is... With how strong the indexes are, this thing is not in a hurry to sell off. 7,007 ES. Crazy strength. This feels like the obvious trades to try to catch the inverse on gold, and it's just not going to work out for me. Way too obvious of a trade. Maybe I'll cover like some. We're still at 70. I would love to see us break 70s here. Yes, still pushing highs. Covered some. Just kind of feels like something about this just does not feel like we're going to break down. It's so slow, right? Like, it's obvious. The sentiment of the index is so obvious. But here on gold, it's the slowest move ever. I'm going to cover and be patient and see if I can get back into like 73. I don't know if that's the right move, but I'm going to trust my gut. Watch this sell off like 20 points right here. That's how this market feels. Good night, brother. How did I take such a massive loss? Like, well, how's my top step live account still 350 in the fucking red? It was only like a 6-point stop. I'm going to try to be patient and see if I can get 73 again for an entry. But I'm sure as soon as I get out, we'll break it. Fighting back, fighting back, fighting back. ES says 8 points from all-time highs. ES. First trading week of 2026, and we are at all-time highs on ES. Come on, Gold. We don't want you to break down yet, man. I need another entry. I need another entry, man. Damn you. Damn you. Damn you. You think you can get a quick scalp on this? Or is that a mistake? See if we can catch a quick scalp through 69. Triple bottom. Needs to go quick right here. Not a great entry, but it's a quick scalp in and out trade, hopefully. It's got me a little worried just because how obvious this trade seems. Right? Seems like too obvious. Seems too obvious. Which makes me a little skeptical. Seems too damn obvious. Which props? I'm trading my Tradify live, my Top Step live, 3 funded next funded accounts now, and 5 Lucid funded accounts now. That's the lineup today. Maybe I'm overthinking this, but it just feels too obvious. Looking for... Are we at VWAP here on gold? 68's VWAP. Look for a VWAP test. Or just volume through the break of this low. Either or. There's some volume there. There's VWAP there. So it was obvious, but not so obvious that we couldn't catch a decent trade on it. There's your VWAP test. Want to be in and out. Don't really want to overstay my welcome here. I took some off of... Not really getting a lot of follow through here. Wait and see if we can break 67. A little slow to break. I cut it at like 68. Okay, so dude, look where we're at. 262 down on the day. Funded accounts, Tradify live account. We're almost back. Chipping away. Chipping away. I lost 5 Lucid funded this morning and 2 top steps. I got 2K Lucid payout, 7.5K in top step. So not super sad. Yeah, well, you got the payouts. You got the payouts, right? So that's the goal, man. Get the payouts with the damn thing. I've got a top 1 account that's pretty close to a payout. Whenever I bought them, I bought 2 of them on Tradeovate. Those I blew yesterday. But I accidentally bought one on Project X platform, and I've just been slapping it. Just slapping it on there. So I'm literally like, I don't know what the consistency rule is, but I'm like, anybody know the consistency rule is for top 1 elite 150 sim funded? Anyways, one more winning day here of 2K, and we're gonna get that payout biatch, which should cover some of the damages from yesterday. Yeah, dude, I don't know. I don't know if it's better because, like, look, this account wasn't linked up to the copy trader, and it survived because I hit a trade on it last night and I locked it out. I can't copy trade this one, so I literally take unique trades on this account, and it's gonna survive and get to a payout, but everything else got blown. So I wonder if it's better to I wonder if it's better to like just have so many different ones. I don't know. Like, don't copy trade all of them. I don't know. All I know is that one survived, and we're getting close. All right, let's get green, man. Come on. Give me something to trade. Super annoyed that we had our first trade was a red trade. The gold trade feels a little too obvious at this point, doesn't it? The indexes, I mean, obviously we're trending higher, but it's like, where do you take the dip by? You just take the dip by here, maybe? As soon as I take the dip by, we'll flush 20 points on ES. You know how it is. But generally, when you see this much strength, you kind of let the, you kind of want to be buying into this thing as it leaves a wick, just for another retest and break higher. That's typically how you want to get in. $15 accounts, and I find it best to copy trade like 3 at a time. I think that's a good idea. Like, looking back yesterday, I was up fucking 5K on my Tradeify Live account. I probably could have made an adjustment to say, hey, you know, if I'm going to keep trading, let me get off my Tradeify Live account. Let me stop using it. Stupid ass. Or, you know, if I'm going to keep trading, let me lock out my funded accounts. I don't need to keep trading my funded accounts. Stuff like that. I said I said what I would like to do is try to get back short at 73. But the amount of strength that we're seeing on gold has got me just so cautious, man. Crude kind of dumped a little bit more too. Anybody like Crude short? Look at Crude. Be a hell of a move for that to come back off of 56s with all the selling we saw. I think Crude gets to 50. I only take 2 trades a day, so I might as well copy trade. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Man, how's everybody's day been so far, though? We're trying to get green a little bit here. Have a good, I think it'd be good mentally for me to have a nice green day on my accounts right now. But I'm trying to be patient. I like the fade on gold. It just feels stronger than it should, right? With how strong the indexes are. Gold's going to be the inverse. It just feels stronger than it should. Got fucked. Oh no, man. Sorry about that. What happened? Yo, take it easy, Pen. 11K on the day. Nice. We are kind of setting a bit of a range here on gold. Have you tried silver? I don't think it's a good idea to trade silver. I think that does more damage than good. I think it's exciting, it's volatile, but I think it probably does more damage than good. To me, personally. I've seen people killing it trading silver, but I think it's probably best if I just don't. Having the urge to lock but haven't yet. If you need to hear it from somebody else, if you're having the urge to lock out, man, you should probably lock out. To be honest with you. If you have the urge, that's like a gut feel. You should trust your gut. Trust the gut. When you don't trust the gut. Okay, so we're at like 26,000 on NQ, by the way, Q level. 30 points off of that. Hit my camera, make sure it stays on. Yeah, pass the TBT evals. Nice, though. Those are important. Them TBT evals are important to pass. Those are good. It's good when you pass those, man. Solid. Why you watch it? Are you saying you've never used it? Yeah, you've never used it. So it's an order-based chart. So what's good is when the market speeds up, you kind of the order-based chart, because the market is speeding up, therefore more volume's coming in, more volume comes in, more candles print, kind of gives you more detail as far as when the market starts to get momentum behind it. The order-based charts give you a ton of structure behind that move that you can kind of trade off of. So sometimes it's easier to catch. Like if you get a large down candle on like the 5 minute, sometimes it's really hard to find entries. But since that large 5 minute candle came in the form of volume coming into the market, an order-based chart will show you all the market structure and detail behind that sell-off. So it's sometimes good to get into a quick move. That's why I use it. Because the market's constantly changing gears, right? Changing pace. So the tick chart, because it speeds up when more orders comes in and slows down when less come in, it keeps you in pace, right? Keeps you on the same pace. And you got to play on the same pace, right? Like Luka Doncic. You got to play at his pace or he's going to whoop your ass. Right, chat? Yeah, Barron's killing it on silver. I've tried it. It's not good for me, I don't think. Especially not a live account. It's probably not a good idea to be trading silver. In a funded account, a little more speculative, try to get some crazy stuff going. That might be a good idea. Like a funded account with no consistency. Silver's probably a great product to trade on an account like that. Like on a TPT funded or a TPT pro account. Yeah, heck yeah, silver. On a My Funded Futures Pro account with a max payout caps like 100K, yeah, it's probably a great idea to try to trade silver. But for me, I've got consistency rules on my funded accounts. I've got my live accounts with loss limits. Probably not a good idea to trade something so volatile. So I've been trading momentum, but I get wicked out because I entered too late. Yeah, so you should use the order-based chart. You should use a tick chart. And you sometimes catch quicker entries when you start to see the market really quick moves in the market. You can get in early. Gold's still showing a lot of strength here compared to the indexes. Not compared, but in contrast. If they're going to be inverse, you'd like to see gold weaker here. You gonna get some alpha futures evals. Yeah, when they go back on sale. Right now, I want to trade what I have, the funded next accounts, the lucid accounts. Those are my funded accounts right now. Next to add anything with a dill. I'm gonna try to build it back up. But probably need to just chill for a second. But TPT would probably be the first ones I add back. My Funded Futures Pro plans, I'll probably put some of those on there. All right, gold. What do we want to do? I'm interested in a sell-off under 68 if you are. Yeah, the candles I read the same, man. It's generally, aggressive wick shows that either buyers or sellers are getting rejected hard. The candles themselves, kind of, it's the same read as the price action. What's really cool is that the tick chart, like I said, keeps you in line with the pace of the market, the momentum, and it gives you more market structure. It truly does give you more market structure. There's more levels in here, right? Like a 5-minute candle, a couple 5-minute candles in this range is probably just going to look like, down, up, pretty wide candles. But like in here, it shows you all the little nuances and pivots between that. So there's more levels, more market structure. Sometimes it can be too much, but if you use it whenever the market starts to get momentum behind it, it can be pretty good. Like right now, I kind of want to, we just continue fading back into the 69 level. We'll see if we get momentum behind here. It'll be a good chance to show you guys how the chart speeds up on a tick chart. Looking for this to fade under 65 here. And a quick scalp trade. What combine is best? There's a lot of good combines, man. Buy funded futures like combines? You mean funded accounts are best? Tradeify is great. You can get funded as early as today if you buy an instant funded account. My funded futures have 1 day to pass accounts right now at 20% off. TPT, those are great funded accounts to get. If we can start to get some volume in gold, I kind of show you how the tick chart starts to speed up with it. So like say this was the 5-minute, ignore that it's a tick chart. If we see a 5-minute candle come in here, like aggressive move back down to VWAP, I know that's not really where VWAP is, but anyways, it would just be like one large candle body. But in here, we'll see it like sell pivots. We'll see all the little pivots in here, and it'll be very quick. Because you got to speed up your trade process when the market speeds up, right? You got to be quick. We're going to see if we can break 67 here. Indexers are starting to pull back a little bit. Your mic is going bad again? Chat, can we get confirmation on that? Is the mic starting to go bad again? Yeah, I'm just not loving how much gold's holding up here. As soon as we get in a short gold, markets want to, indexes kind of pull back. Staticky? Damn. Alright, hold on, I gotta fix. That should be better. Is that better? Oh, gold is holding up so damn well. Should be better. Dude, this mic is just a pain in the butt, honestly. Switch to a different USB port. I can try that. I'll try that in a second. Crystal. Thanks, Doom. What's good, Doom? Better, yeah. It's literally as simple as unplugging and plugging it back in. I could probably try to plug it in somewhere different on the computer. It's annoying, though. Let's get it, gold. Let's get it. Do you have the Shure SM7B? I have the Shure SM7DB, which is pretty much the same thing. So yes, to answer your question. If you like tick chart, you're gonna like order flow with Delta. Order flow with Delta. I can look into that tonight. I'm always interested to learn new things. Order flow with Delta. NQ's looking a little less. I mean, I'm gonna say a little less directional up here. It's because we're 10 points off of 26,000 though. When you wait until that level breaks, I like to get in before the break instead of after it. That's just kind of how I like to trade. Although I'm not super confident we're going to get a break of anything right now because just not a lot of follow through here. We should be breaking 68s. NQ's like looking a little wicky around here. Keep getting 20 point bounces here. Low to high, high to low. Not loving it. Not loving it. It's looking pretty heavy though on the 5 minute now. Okay, I added some more. Trying to anticipate the break under 67 here. NQ, we would love a break of 26,000. We would love a break of 26,000 here. We're just patiently waiting to see gold sell under 68, 67. I'll stop it out if we get back above like 470. Holy shit. Pause. Jeez Louise. There's some volume. Shit, I'm gonna have to fucking close this. 73 would be like line in the sand. This cannot break down. That's the long I suggested. We'll see. It could still leave a wick off 72. There's a decent rejection. All right, back down. That's so annoying how they can just let that shit pop like so quickly. Give me a heart attack. Gave me a heart attack. I added some more on that rejection. You can see the breakdown right here. Don't take my money. I'm not, dude, I'm just trying to get a green trade in here right now. I would love to get a green trade. That's my goal. Doesn't even have to be a huge trade. I just need a green trade. Just need a winning trade. I think 65. Yeah, we have the lows at 65s here. We're looking for the break 65. Can we get under 65, damn it? Gold's a little frustrating how we just like flash 4 or 5 points and then it just comes to a screeching halt. It's just kind of a, ugh. You know what I mean? I know what y'all know what I mean. The momentum is like there and then it's not there. There and then it's not there. You know what I mean? I would love to hold and just see the new lows, 66 break. I have to look at silver here just to get some context, just what is going on. What do you know? Silver's on a bender. Silver's, it's a nice move. Yeah, what do I want to do? I don't know. If we can't get under 66, this is a bit of a dud. Shooting a blank. We're a point off. I'll give it a second. But you got to see the break of 66 here, man, if we're looking for that sell back into this range, which we're almost there. We're under VWAP. I think if we give this a little bit of time. Yeah, this is just hard to catch really anything here. Said that past 4 days in a row, but it truly is. Can't catch a damn thing. I'm gonna have to close that. It's too aggressive. It's too aggressive of a bounce. I hate to do it, but I have to. this is oh, it's so impossible. Look at that 5 minute. This is what I've been trading the past hour right here, by the way, chat. Didn't even realize how bad it was till I looked at it. What am I doing trading that bullshit? All right. All right. Let's just chill for like 5 minutes. Just trying to get green on this session right now. What happened? It's called Trade Sinker, man. It's called Trade Sinker. Trying to get green. You're killing me here. Trying to get back in for a quick scalp. I wish this price action would clean up. I really wish this price action would clean up. Looking for 66 to break. No, I don't have a code with Trade Sinker, man. They are decent though. They're not bad. I haven't had a ton of issues. Plus, I like that you can use TradingView. You can copy trade different firms. I liked the retest of this low. Gotta break it. In hindsight, it would just been so easy to just get in here and just have the patience to hold, but just getting like chopped up in all this. We're waiting. We're waiting. I mean, we're trying our best here. This thing is not wanting to go. This thing is holding 67 like a stud. Like a stud. Come on, 66. They're not giving up this 1 point. They're not giving up this 1 point. Anything but giving up this 1 point. Anything but giving up this 1 point. This might be a good situation, like when you're at an equal low right here, and we're just like holding a point of range to like look at the level 2. See how many buy orders are actually sitting there at 66. I imagine it's thinning out. I would imagine it's thinning out. Hey, this is also kind of a pattern that we see when you see like a strong candle like that, and then it's just like a slow bleed. Once it comes back and tests that first like initial support, when we do break, you might see volume through here. That's one of the things I am optimistic about. We might see volume from 66 down to like 60. Like this might lose like 7-8 points right here pretty quickly. It's what you typically see when you see a pattern like that. Like a surge of buying and then just an hour of just bear flagging. One point, dude. 1 point. You know you want to see fair value gap? No, I called an imbalance. But yeah, so it is known as a fair value gap too, I suppose. Fair value gap. How aggressive are we gonna get here? How aggressive are we gonna get here? Probably stop when we get back above 73, back to the highs of the range. This might be my last one here, to be honest. Indexes in my eyes are a little too high to chase. They are strong though. Don't fight the trend. Gold, really like the idea of a breakthrough 66. It's not giving it to me. I'm not gonna sit around keep trying to catch the same trade when it's just not working out. Right here, right now type shit. Gotta go, gold. Got to go. 1 point away from the lows. Still not going. Still not going. Silver's breaking down. Gold's not. Silver's breaking down, but gold's not. Really interesting. Silver's still selling off. This could get ugly. Silver's leading actually the weakness. Gold is not. Gold's being a piece of shit to be honest. Like a little unbehaved child, honestly. Come on, gold, you piece of turd. Piece of turd junk. Piece of shit. Piece of damn shit. Piece of turd shit. Piece of shit turd. Damn. Piece of damn. Looking for 64s to break. That's key right now. 64s. Just reading price. Like when you look for a breakout, it's a lot of reading the DOM, to be honest. 64s. Fucking looking for 63. Then I'll hit the cover button. Of course, we break the low just like we have all day and don't get any follow through. Silver's still accelerating down. If we break 70, yeah, this doesn't look good. This doesn't look good. It's good for me. It doesn't look good for metals here. Does not look good. I want to be a little bit patient, see if we can break 64. In case we leave like a crazy wick, I would like to do this. Okay, so I said 66 to 60 should be quick. Can we get it? Silver's still breaking down. Can we get 64s to break down? Piece of damn shit. Close it. Better lose small than big. No, no, no. We're right here at 64. We got to break. There's 64. Beautiful. Come fill me. Chat. Oh. Did I just say that? Gotta stop saying that. Oh my god! I'm going to the restroom, chat. Yo, chat, we back. Kinda. Kinda back. We're kinda back, dude. Nah, let's go lower. Fuck that. Let's go through. We're back. Yeah, let's go. Let's go lower. Let's go lower. Let's hold. Let's hodl. Or not. I don't know. Maybe we can go break even. Maybe that's a good. I only have 5 left. Yo! Appreciate y'all, YouTube, man. Run the likes up for a big day. $7,000 day. We're back, man. We're back. I had to get the New Year heebie-jeebies out of the way. I had to get the New Year ass whooping out of the way early. Because we knew it was going to happen. It happens to all of us. 361 in the YouTube, and we only have 77 likes. Oh, shit. Come on, chat. Run it up. Don't love this retracement. Let's see. Let's see. 68, 66 needs to hold us as this high. I feel like we're just going to get stopped out, but whatever. Still walked away with a good little chunk there. 80 likes. Let's get 20 more likes. Belt to ass. Yeah. It's going to happen, man. Yesterday was my day for the belt to ass in the new year. Everybody's gonna get built to ass this year eventually, so let's get it out of the way quick. Let's get out of the way quick. Oh, come on, gold. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Where'd you get your balls from? Academy. Sports and outdoors. Hey, sweetheart. Oh, okay. I want to come watch it in a little bit. I'm all types of hyped up. I need an energy drink. I'll watch it with you. I'll watch it with you. It's kind of hard to watch right now. Thank you. This is real trading, chat, by the way. That's real trading, bro. Where'd I get my balls from? Academy Sports and Outdoors. Okay? Okay. This is not easy. This is not easy stuff. Do y'all sweat when y'all trade? Do y'all sweat when y'all trade? Let me know. Oh, we're gonna break 60s here. It looks like Livy Dunn on that one meme. Why is it discolored? Yeah, I'm gonna be live on Top Step in 1 hour, man. To be honest with you. Okay, we gotta change the shirt though on a real one. We gotta change the shirt, bro. NQ's not good shorting. I mean, it's at all-time highs. I haven't even really looked at it, to be honest. I don't know. It's at all-time highs. I don't see the purpose of trying to. I do know that we've retraced this entire hourly candle, which looks good. We're at the bottom of it. $380 in the YouTube. We're almost at 100 likes. 3 more. I beg and plead. 3 more likes, chat. Let's get to 100 likes. We're just kind of holding runners at this point. I still think we can break 60s. This was not an easy one to catch. This was not an easy one to catch. You reckon we said it? I mean, we could. We could. This isn't. I mean, this market's not got a ton of speed behind it. This is the most we've seen. I mean, these 2 candles here. If you're looking over here, that's the quickest this market's moved in the past 2 hours, considering all that chop we just sat through. So there's speed here. If we're gonna break continue lower, it's gonna be off of these strong candles, you know, under 60. But if we don't, we don't. That's why, you know, I like to catch it before the breakout, because what happens after the breakout, I don't really care. I honestly don't really care what happens after this. We've already taken the profit on it. I just want to be like trying to get as much of it get as much out of it as I can, but that really just depends. I think we can continue pushing lower, but it's much easier to say that after I've already taken profit and just leaving these runners on break even. $122 likes, 380 in the chat. Let's get it. Appreciate y'all, man. Got 3 left here. 3 left that I would love to get out of in the mid-50s if I could. We have support down here. If we could just move through 59 into like 55, I would love to get out here. It's my spot right there. That's where I want to be out, right here. It's my spot. If I close out my funded trades, I could just be up 1,000 and call it. Come on, 60. We're rooting for you. Look at everybody that pulled up to the YouTube, man. How was y'all's day, man? Let me know. Tell me everything. Winning day, losing day, passing evals, get a good day on our fundeds. Did we lose today? Tell you what, something about this market just feels different this year. Feels weird. Something's weird. I think we get the break of 59, Sarah. Just going to take a second, eat these orders up. Eat these orders up. Why? Small dub. Nothing wrong with that. Blue and eval. That's okay. At least it was an eval. Most of my accounts yesterday were evals. That's the one good thing. If those were all funded, ooh, that would suck. There was some fundeds in there, but most of them were evals. Most of them were pretty cheap too, because I got a lot of them on sale. Come on, let's get it. 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 Just waiting for 60s to break to kind of take the rest of these off. Let's do some music. People talk about you in other YouTube streams and they check you out. What do you mean? What do you mean? Nelson said you to explain what you took at the stream. I flipped a lot there. I flipped a lot there with like 2 minis. Wasn't one huge loss. It just kept. We set a pretty ugly range right after. I'll be happy to talk about it. Why not? Let's see. I can't exactly remember everything, but it was. Where were we? We were somewhere in here. It was this candle, so 689. New lows gold. It was this range here. It's I think I got long. I think I got long on this, and then we dumped, and I had to close it. And then it was looking like a really clean red down close, so I kind of was looking for the break through these lows, got short, got cooked. We went back up, I got long here, we filled this wick, I got stopped out there, and then at that point it was over. It was over, bro, after that one. It was me trying to catch this long, like too high, soft, try to catch it short, stop. Tried to catch it long, stopped. Yeah, it was over. It was cooked. It was over. It was over after that one, pretty much. You fought back all your losses today. Okay, nice. Big dump on gold. All right, I'm gonna close one more gold here. 58.
Order filled.
We'll close one more. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Okay, I'm just gonna get flat because somehow my lead account is still in 2. What the fuck? Yeah. I don't know. Oh, yeah, check that out, man. $1,000 on my 3 funded next accounts and my 5 lucid funded accounts. $9,000 a day. We're back. We're back. Top step accounts just like bleh, bleh. On this day, I see clear. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. Now it's just about like keep continuing to have those, you know, couple $100 days, $1,000 days when you have a good day, and like not blowing up, like not having a huge like controlling the risk management. I think a lot of us can make $1,000 in a day, catching a couple of good trades, but like not letting the losses be so huge. And I don't typically have huge losses; they come in form of me going on tilt. You know, I mean, they don't just. I don't really take a huge loss often. I'm pretty disciplined about cutting trades. It's whenever I go on tilt, the losses just compound quick. That's the issue. If we could all fix that, we'd all be amazing. And we always work on it. I haven't had any issues with Project X, no. Afternoon, let's get Royal. Okay, saw that late. Let's go. What's up? Took one short with my, MYM. Nice. Nothing wrong with that. Who sends people to my channel, Oliver? Alright, we just have one trade, one contract on this gold short. The selling's nice. We can pick up some volume, get back into the 55s, that'd be awesome. Crude is, nobody really realizes, but Crude is kind of selling off too. Nice job, thank you. Feels good to have a green day after yesterday. It feels good too because these are funded accounts. Like these aren't evals, these are now funded accounts. So that's cool. That's honestly cool. Green day on some funded accounts. Feels better to have a green day on funded account than an eval, because you know it's actually kind of going towards trying to get to the profit target, get to a payout. Good stuff. Okay, we're gonna kick it with y'all for like 40 more minutes, and I'm gonna go on top step, and at 1 o'clock I'll be on top step. So we'll see. We're still gonna take another trade or two. See what happens here. Should I make things interesting and just anticipate a ton of volume here and try to add into this gold trade? It's probably a stupid thing to do. Just holding this one contract. Guys, if you want to copy trade, what I'm using is Trade Sinker. If you want to copy trade prop firms, there's a lot of good deals. My funded futures is 20% off. You can take up to 100K payout with their pro plan. Tradeify instant fundings, you can get funded as soon as today. If you buy an instant funded account with them, I think they're like 30% off. TBT is obviously solid, 40% off. You may have better luck than me. Use my bad luck to your advantage. You probably do better than me. Use code BPC on any of those prop firms if you want to give them a shot. To have the ability to possibly make and withdraw your profits from a funded account as cheap as $100 for most of them. Somebody did say fade me. I don't know why people say that, man. I don't know why people say that. There is traders out there that just kind of like helplessly hang out in live streams, and their one goal is to like take the opposing side of a live streamer's trades, and like that's their entire strategy. Is Lucid able to use Trade Syncer as VPS? What does VPS mean? I know Lucid can use Trade Syncer because I'm doing it right now. I don't know what VPS means. The 100k payout per prop account. I don't believe so. I don't believe so. I think it's total. But I think whatever excess profits you make after a couple payouts gets put into a live account, which is cool. I love the prop rooms that move you live with a nice healthy balance. Top Step did that for me. My Tradeify live account, the one right here, this is my Tradeify live account on the top. Y'all can see that. They moved me to live with a $30,000 balance, so I'm in profit on that. Before yesterday's blow up, this was at 49,000. Now it's at 44. But still up 14k on that account. Got Apex under recommendation, first green day, solid, bro. Yep, those are good. Would have liked to have some of them pass yesterday. But it's kind of cool how stuff worked out. The funded next accounts, I had 3 of them. That's the green that y'all saw when if you saw the video. What happened there? If y'all saw that video of all the accounts, there was 3 of them that were like, you know, in profit. Those were the funded next accounts. I couldn't trade them because like I was waiting to activate, and I couldn't do it until, you know, the next session. So those were safe. I got them funded this morning, so good green day on that one. There was 5 accounts that were in the red by like $2,700 that hit the daily loss limit. That was the Lucid accounts, which hallelujah, they hit the daily loss limit because they would have gone with the others. They auto liquidated because I hit my loss limit. I came back, still had, you know, the account still alive, passed those last night, and now we have a green day. Those are all funded, 5 of them. Lucid's been super solid. I like Lucid. Heck, I love Lucid. Go BPC with Lucid. Shout out Lucid. If it wasn't for that daily loss limit, I wouldn't have 5 Lucid fundeds right now. That's just the facts. Trying to go live on the funded firms. That's what it's up. That's what it's about. I would like to get. Right now, I have my Top Step live account. This is that. Then my Tradeify live account. I would like to get 5 TPT live accounts. I would like to get a My Funded Futures live account. Honestly, all of them. Just manage all of them. Maybe don't copy trade all of them together, but manage them. Appreciate that, Jonathan. Appreciate that. Yeah, Lucid would be cool too. Lucid. From what I've heard, Lucid live account seems pretty cool. From what I've heard. I don't know that many people that are actually in a live account with them yet, because they're new. I appreciate everybody hanging out here. We're leaving this trade to go a little bit. See if we can break into the low 50s. Got 130 likes in the YouTube. Can we get to 150? Can we get to 150? I appreciate y'all. This isn't going to be the biggest trade ever, but not bad. What if you get your live to a mil? That would be awesome. It's not easy to do. It's definitely not easy to have as much growth in the live accounts as the funded accounts because you got things like the daily loss limit and stuff like that. Yeah, some trader took like a 700k payout from their TPT live accounts, which is insane. Bull Nuts Masters now and then one waiting. What is Bull Nut? Are you talking about Bull Nuts? Bull Nuts. Wait, what is Bull Nuts design? Can we break 58? Yo, North, appreciate the follow on YouTube. Marcus, Kanan, appreciate y'all. Make sure you hit the follow button, man. We're live every single morning in market open. Sometimes a little bit later. Slept in a little bit today. Probably for the best, though. Not a great idea for me to trade the open. Gold's just not really catching a bid. This is looking pretty ugly. $350 hanging out. $350 hanging out with me. Appreciate y'all, man. Killing it. I think if we can average, and I've said it before, and I'm just only now starting to get like very consistent with the live streams. We're gonna start doing account giveaways for sure. In fact, I'm gonna email some prop firms after the stream here. Show them we've got 350 average viewers. We can definitely do some prop firm giveaways every stream if y'all keep pulling up this way numbers. That autocorrect. This trade's painful. Yeah, it's painful. Look at this is the 5 and like look how this is the depth. I don't think I've ever seen anything so choppy. Like I don't think you could create a better example of chop. Like this should go next to chop in the dictionary. Market chop. That is some of the most choppy shit I've ever seen in my life. It's still selling though. It's choppy, but it's selling. Hey, before you go, what do you think of on the top X eval with straight to funded? What do you mean top X? You're talking about top one. I suggest if you're gonna use a straight to funded account, you should use Tradeify. You should use Tradeify. I mean, they are no minimum days to payouts. The payout caps get more achievable, and they get larger every payout you get to. They actually have a solid live account. So I have my Tradeify live account. This Tradeify live account, before it became a Tradeify live account, think of it like a butterfly turning into a caterpillar turning into a butterfly. This was $150, or sorry, this was a $300. Sorry, this is a $300 straight to funded account, and now it's a $45,000 live account that I can take daily payouts from. And it started because it was, $300 straight to funded account. They actually have a really solid live program, and I feel like that's very important. Top one, if you're talking about top one, doesn't have as good of a live structure. Tradeify does. So that's something you want to look at too. Well, it's not at this point, Sarab, the trader. It's like we've taken most of the profits from it already, so this is just one micro. It does suck, but we've taken most of the profits out of this trade already. Consistency rule, yeah, but any straight to funded account's gonna have consistency rule, and it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. It's not that bad. It's doable. Okay, I got you. One sec. Mic check, mic check. Mic should be better now. Let me know. All right, gold. What are we doing, gold? Oh wow, NQ's selling off a little bit here. About 50 points off the highs now. Oh, you're talking about Top Step? Well, in that case, Top Step doesn't have a straight to funded account, if I'm understanding you correctly. Tradeify does transfer the balance over to live. That's how it works. They transfer your funded account profits into a live account. I only know that because I only just got this account like 2 months ago. The only real change I think they made to the live accounts is that you used to be able to have multiple, now it's just one. No, sign. They give you so I took 5 payouts with Tradeify, and at the time of my live transfer, I had 30,000 in profit, so they moved me to live with $30,000. So that's how that works. That's how the live transfer works with Tradeify. It's pretty solid. Pretty solid. They don't do that. I don't think so, man. I don't think that's the case. But I would be interested to learn about that. I can't say, but I didn't hear about that. Elite. I don't know if they do that. What accounts did you buy? Are you talking the accounts you see here I've had, they're the ones that survived yesterday's blow up. These are funded next accounts. They are now funded. And then I have 5 Lucid accounts that are now funded. So if we can get these 5 accounts to $159,000 right here on the balance, then we can get a $15,000 payout. If we can get these 3 accounts to $106,000, I don't know what the payout cap is for funded next, but probably looking at maybe a 6K payout. That's the goal. That's the goal. Top Step Live is very similar to Tradeify Live. There's not a ton of differences. I mean, they're going to give. I have a different daily loss limit on my Tradeify Live. I have more drawdown on my daily loss limit on my Tradeify Live than I do on my Top Step. That's really the only difference. Ironically, I can use less size on my Tradeify Live account, but I have a higher daily loss limit. And my Top Step, I can use more size, but I have a lower daily loss limit, so it's a little interesting. Like my Tradeify Live account daily loss limit's 5,000. My Top Step Live daily loss limit's 3,000. Tradeify gave me a 5K DLL on a $30,000 account, which is six DLLs in a row. Would be cooked. What do you think about the new Top Step payout rule? You know what? I haven't really looked into it, and I don't really have a ton to say about it because I'm not in a funded account yet with them, or like I'm past that. So I don't know how it would really affect me because I'm not there actually trading it and seeing how it works. But seems I'm not a huge fan. I think they could leave it how it was. I don't think just because one week you have, you know, a red week that you shouldn't be able to take a payout. You know, I liked how it was before. I liked how it was before that. Not that it affects me anymore because I'm on a live account, but still, that's my opinion. Well, Gold, you are simply a buzzkill. they were trying to remove the YOLO trade. Oh, I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are, because like that's a liability to them. They have to pay out like people that run up a crazy balance, but at the same time, the balance after a payout must be higher. I don't know. I think it's I know there's other prop firms that don't have that rule. What the fluff? I just waited in this for like an hour and a half just to get stopped out break even. That's a tilt trigger to me. If this was a higher P&L trade, it would put me on, maybe put me on tilt. Waiting in a trade that long for it just to like agonizingly kind of grind back up and kick me out, shit puts me on tilt, or it has in the past. This won't, because it's a really small trade and it's not a big deal, but that kind of shit has. Whenever you've like unrealized thousands of dollars on a trade and this kind of price action you see, and you've been so patient just for it to come up and take you out, that kind of shit puts me on tilt. Not in this situation, but it usually would. Or you know, it's a tilt trigger. Not saying it would happen every time, but that kind of stuff. What about y'all? Does that ever happen to y'all? Whenever you sit in a trade, like if that was a bigger trade with more size, and I was up 3,000 at the lows, and I was being so patient, and it just for it to kind of like slowly come up and take me out. I've gotten put on tilt by shit like that before. Definitely. One of those things. All right, let's check out some other markets. Gold's a bit lame. Crude looks so weak. Crude looks so weak off that lower high. It's way under VWAP. It's at this low 56 or 55.70s. It's a little extended to try to get into the short, but that looks pretty crap. Wonder what it does tonight. Is the trade still valid? I mean, I already took my trade. The trade was for me to get short for this break, and I took most of my trade off here. That was just a runner, so valid, invalid, I'm not sure. But it's for me, I'm done with it. I've already taken the trade at that point. NQ new lows. This is where it gets weird, man, because like we're the dip buyers. We're running to the all-time highs. It's grinding up all day. And then we just slowly sell off, and dip buyers do not step into it. Where the dip buyers at? Please don't tilt. No, we're not going to tilt. I'm just saying that is something that typically would put me on tilt if it was a higher trade, like a higher risk trade. Like if thousands of dollars were on the line and I saw that I was up 4K here and I exercised so much patience just to get top ticked out and then see it come back down, yeah, that would sometimes put me on tilt. Just saying, for like as an example, kind of stuff that puts me on tilt. This won't, because it's like a $10 trade. It's not a big deal. But that is the kind of stuff that could put me on tilt. Little things, you know. I think everybody has like their own unique thing that can put them on tilt. It is freezing cold in this house. Dude, 150 likes. I'm going to be live for another 10-15 minutes. We may take another trade. I would love to get to 200 likes. We got to 200 likes the other day with a lot less people in here. I know we can do it. Guys, if y'all are looking to kind of get some funded accounts at decent prices, use code BPC. My Funded Futures has 20% off. The new pro plans, solid. TBT, 40% off all the time. Tradeify, straight to fundeds at 30% off, 35% off if you're new. A lot of solid ones. Look at this bounce on NQ. Look at the hourly. Just funky price action. Appreciate you, hobby. You're keeping me fed, dog. Keeping me fed. Anybody seeing anything here? I mean, catching this dip buy seemed like a good idea at 926. ES looks a little less inviting there. Yuck. Yuck. We're moving higher, but it's not easy to catch the trade higher is the issue. Oh, look at this. Nice selling there on NQ. Oh, I wanted to get filled there at 32 to see a quick break under 26. Okay, I'm short for a quick break under 26. Get some nice rejection off 45s. Looking for a quick scalp into 26 here. Then 7. Looking for reversal off of 30s. Nice wick at 36 if it holds. Gold's catching a bid now. All right, we're looking for a break under 20s here, 920s. As long as we hold under 47, it's still fine. Just watching it here. If we push through 50s hard, I'll cut it. It's a hell of a 5-minute. I got a new 5-minute opening here. Still needs to get past like 65 to start looking really good. Somebody said, why would you short here at the bottom of the range? Did you know it was going to be the bottom of the range also? Did you know that, Mr. Market Maker? Obviously, I thought we were going to go lower. I still think we will go lower after this retracement, but hey. Shit, if I could see into the future. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? If we could all see into the future, hell. Alright, I'm going on Top Step in like 20 minutes. A little less than 20 minutes. At 1. This is the last one. Let's see if it can play out here. $160 likes. Come on, chat. I got 10 minutes. Bro, why you keep losing? I'm floating a position down $140. What? Code word? Code word for what? I got like 10 minutes. Who are you on Top Step TV with today? I think it's just me, dude. At 1, I think it's just me and some of the hosts. I don't think I'm on there with anybody. I don't think I'm on there with anybody. Waiting to see if we see weakness in the 50s. If we get through 60s, I'll probably just have to cut it. Obviously not the right trade. Let's let 60s be our high. We're getting a V shape. Oh, come on. All right, I'm out there. Up 9,000 on the fundeds and Tradeify live. Up Down 420 on the Top Step account. I'll be live in like 10 minutes on Top Step if you want to hop over there. If not, man, it's been a long morning. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. Feels good to come back to a green day after yesterday. So all good. Try to anticipate this to break down a little bit more. That was just a shitty trade, to be honest. I agree with people in the chat. That was not a great trade. It's not a great trade. I was looking for the quick break. Probably held it through some more of that strength that I shouldn't have. But we're out of it now. Down 400. Up on the other accounts. It is what it is. I'm going to be on Top Step TV. And if I don't see y'all there, I will be here again live tomorrow morning. So I'll see you in a little bit. Like 10 minutes here on Top Step TV. All right. Peace. God bless y'all. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me, man. God bless y'all. Peace. Felt the panic there? Yeah. Wrong side of the market, but hey, cut it and move on. Cut it and move on. For some reason, I just couldn't get the damn Top Step live account green today. Seems to be a recurring theme. I just can't get this account green, even though I'm kind of taking the same trade.